Have you ever heard the saying, "Don't mess with someone else's territory"? Well, our protagonist today learned that lesson the hard way. Our story begins in the heart of the African wilderness, where a large river served as both a lifeline and a hunting ground. The river was calm, its surface shining like glass under the relentless sun. But beneath the still water, something moved, something dangerous, silent and patient. A massive crocodile was gliding along the riverbed, its eyes fixed on the shallow banks ahead. Its scales, the color of aged leather, glistened ominously. It was a seasoned hunter, perfectly adapted to its environment. Today, however, the river held an unexpected surprise. Unbeknownst to the crocodile, the shallows where it was headed were not just a random stretch of riverbank. They were the domain of a powerful matriarch and her clan of hippos. This was hippo territory. Unbeknownst to the crocodile, the river's tranquility was about to be shattered. As the crocodile stealthily approached the shore, a low grunt echoed across the water, a sound that sent chills down the spine, even of the most fearless predators. Then another grunt, deeper and more resonant, joined the chorus. The crocodile froze, its instincts screaming at it that danger was near. From the far side of the river, several massive shapes began to emerge, moving with surprising agility for their size. Water cascaded from their broad backs, forming miniature waterfalls as they effortlessly cut through the water. The hippos were coming. At the sight of these aquatic giants, the crocodile panicked. Its powerful tail lashed back and forth, creating small whirlpools as it desperately tried to turn around and flee. But it was too late. There were too many hippos and they were blocking the river. Trapped, the crocodile's heart pounded against its ribs, its breathing becoming rapid and shallow. One huge hippo, seemingly the leader of the pack, charged through the shallows. Its jaws opened wide, revealing a set of teeth that looked like polished ivory daggers. The water exploded as the hippo burst from the surface, sending spray high into the air. The crocodile spun around, thrashing wildly, trying to free itself from the impending doom. The hippo lunged forward, slamming its jaws shut just inches from the crocodile's head. The impact sent shockwaves through the water, almost knocking the crocodile off its feet. The mighty hippo's second strike followed so rapidly that the crocodile barely managed to escape the first one. It was a close call, so close that the hippo's jaws grazed its tail, sending a searing pain through its scaly hide. The crocodile's ordeal was far from over. Two more hippos had entered the fray, their massive forms crashing into the water, adding their weight to the assault. Together, they formed a wall of flesh and power across the river, their muscled bodies glistening in the afternoon sun. They roared, the sound shaking the very air around them, driving the crocodile further and further away from the safety of the deeper water. Terrified, the crocodile attempted to dive, hoping to evade the attack. But each time it surfaced to try and flee, another hippo seemed to materialize out of nowhere, ready to strike. They pushed it away relentlessly, forcing it to retreat further into the river. The crocodile's strength was slowly ebbing away, its stamina drained by the continuous struggle against the relentless hippos. Its once confident strides through the water had become desperate gasps for breath, its powerful tail now a weak swish in the current. But the hippos weren't finished. With a final surge of energy, the largest hippo slammed its jaws shut just inches from the crocodile's head. The force of the snap echoed across the river, a testament to the hippo's raw power. That was the message, a clear and concise warning from the hippopotamus. This is our territory. Leave or face the consequences. The crocodile understood that message loud and clear. Slowly, almost reluctantly, it turned and vanished into the deeper water. It swam until only ripples marked its path on the surface, receding until it disappeared from view. As the crocodile retreated, the river seemed to sigh, the tension easing from its depths. The hippos stood guard for a few moments more, their heads held high, their silhouettes stark against the fiery hues of the setting sun. Then one by one, they began to return to the shallows, their massive bodies sinking back into the cool water. As if they had never been disturbed, the river returned to its tranquil state, the only sign of the recent commotion being the disturbed water and the fading echoes of the hippo's angry grunts. Yet despite the apparent calm, the message was clear. The hippos had asserted their dominance. They were the undisputed rulers of the river, and no outsider would dare challenge them again. With the intruders gone, the riverbank was once again a place of peace. Or so it seemed. The hippos settled back into the rhythm of their lives, grazing on the lush vegetation and wallowing in the muddy water. The river flowed on, carrying with it the secrets of the wild and the stories of those who lived by its banks, including the tale of the crocodile that had trespassed and learned a valuable lesson about respect and boundaries. And maybe that's the lesson for us. Sometimes to protect what matters, you have to show your strength, not with words, but with action. Because in life, there are moments when backing down isn't an option. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this story and want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing. Until next time, stay wild, my friends.